Hello, I'm Ms. Mays, and I'm going to help you with your 4.1.10 writing assignment because a lot of people are having a little bit of difficulty with this writing assignment, so I thought I'd just explain it and get you started. So this assignment is to gather research in preparation for writing an essay. So you're not writing an essay, you are just going to be preparing to write an essay. You're going to write a research question for 5 sources to help you understand the topic well enough to write a claim. So let's get this practice open and take a look at a little bit more detail. So I want you to look at these bullet points here. This is exactly what you need. A research question related to a topic that Eric Schlosser explores in Fast Food Nation, a works cited page that lists at least 5 sources with the potential to answer the research question, an annotation for each entry on the works cited page that summarizes the source's purpose, evaluates its credibility, and explains how it is related to your research question. So I'm just going to take these 3 bullet points, and I've prepared a little Google document here, and I'm going to paste my bullet points there just so I remember what I'm doing. So my first step is a research question related to a topic that Eric Schlosser explores in Fast Food Nation. So I am curious to find out how does fast food affect teens? So that is my research question. When you're coming up with a research question, you need something that is not a yes or no answer, so something that has to go into some explanation for the answer, and you need something that is a little bit debatable. So somebody could say fast food has a huge effect on teens and their health and physical fitness and all of that, or somebody could say, well, it's not that big a deal, it's easy to not eat too much, teens have control over this, and it's no different from any other age group. So it's something that is debatable. So I like my research question, how does fast food affect teens? So remember, I'm going to be finding 5 sources. So I'm just going to show you the process of finding one source, turning it into a works cited, and then doing an annotation for it. So let me go to my handy Google, and I'm going to type in fast food teenagers. So I'm looking for a good solid source. This is not a source right here. Google is not a source. Okay, where it comes from is a source. I'm going to say this comes from verywellhealth.com. I don't know about verywellhealth.com. It's a .com. I'm looking for something a little bit better. Even worse than verywellhealth.com is this sites.google.com. That's not even a professional organization. That's just some website somebody put up. So let me see. Okay, here's a .org. I like .orgs because those they're not trying to make money off of anything. So let's look here. Are there healthy fast food options? And it says for teens, so that addresses my search criteria. This has been reviewed by Mary L. Gavin, MD, who is a doctor. So this is a good credible source. It's short, so I'm going to need something a little more complex for some of my other sources, but it works for one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this link, and I cannot just go and copy and paste the link on my page and be done. It needs to be a works cited. So you're going to go to a citation generator. You can come up with your own citation yourself and just write it according to the format you're taught, and that's fine. But citation generators are also perfectly appropriate as long as you review the citation and make sure there aren't any typos or issues with it. So I'm citing a website. I'm using Scribr. You can use the citation generator of your choice. Just make sure you're using it says website, and then enter the page URL. So I'm just going to Control V, copy and paste my URL. Okay, so it says, is this the right one? Yes, that's the one I'm using. Okay, so it fills in these fields for me. If there's an asterisk by the field and it's blank, I need to fill it in. So this is Kids Health. If there's not an asterisk, it is not required. The year, I may have to go look. Is there a year? A lot of times it's near the bottom of the page. There we go, January 2017. We're happy with that. Okay, data access, it filled it in for you. So just going to click cite source, and here it is. Are there healthy fast food options? Click to copy, so I'm going to click to copy. I'm going to go down just a little bit, and I'm going to paste. So do you see how it moved it over a little bit? I'm not happy with that. The easiest way to get it formatted correctly is enter and tab. Because on Works Cited pages, the first line is all the way over to the left and the second line is indented. And that's so you can scan it and see, so that it's easily scannable, so you can see what is the most important part of the citation. So I have my first citation on there. That's done. The next thing that I need to do is do an annotation. Annotation just means a note about it. So an annotation for each entry on the Works Cited page that summarizes the source's purpose, evaluates its credibility, and explains how it is related to your research question. Okay, so I'm going to say this source, this purpose, okay, explore healthy fast food options and is directed at teenagers. It is because it is a .org. And it has been reviewed by a doctor. Okay, so that's a credibility and explains how it is related to your research question. Okay, well, I'm going to use information about good and bad fast food choices in my essay. So that's how it's going to help me. So I've done that, everything that's asked for in the annotation. So all you're going to do is that 5 times. It asks for 5 sources with 5 annotations. That's the process. When you're done, you're going to have this research question at the top of the page. You can get rid of your bullet points. And that's what I'm looking for. So let me know if you need any help, and otherwise carry on.